Some, if you're playing Guild Wars 2, I have words for you. Rip monitor. You know what, dude? Fuck it. We'll just try something different. I want to see the differences between ESO and Guild Wars 2 now. Dude, last night I was sitting there thinking, and I was trying to figure out what games to play, and I didn't look up anything but MMOs. I just still have the MMO itch. I can't do anything about it, and Guild Wars 2 is next on the list. I liked ESO. Maybe it's too skill-based for me, so we moved on to hopefully a more chilled-out, casual MMO. Okay? All the guys in ESO, you guys are insane. Good job. Let my boy Teapot in. He's big community. He's a big community Guild Wars 2 guy and can help you out big time. He's been in this game for years across all game modes. Fuck it, dude. Listen, all right. If Teapot wants to hop in Discord and talk, I am 100% down for him to give me kind of like the noob entrance into picking a class.
Hello.
Hey, hello. How's it going?
How? It's going fantastic, my friend. Welcome to Guild Wars 2.
So you're the guy that I've heard about. What was your was it MightyTeapot?
MightyTeapot. People call me Teapot most of the time in these parts.
Okay. Hey, pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Ah, you too, my friend.
Yeah, listen, I'm just helping for like a little introduction and maybe just a little info on your game and like maybe just help on picking a class, like a real quick startup, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure thing. Sure thing. So, a lot of this comes down to what kind of play style you have, and the profession you pick. It might be a little bit, you might not be exactly what you expect. For example, the mage class, right, the elementalist, is quite, it actually, a lot of the time ends up as a melee in PvP, right? You're like a battle mage kind of thing, right?
That's kind of cool.
And necromancer, again, you might think it's kind of like a range class, but actually because of the, well, you actually don't have the expansions yet. But the necromancer, you can have different play styles within your profession based on what elite specialization you pick, right? So
when you say profession, that's like your class, right? So when you say profession, okay.
Yeah. Profession is what class is called in Guild Wars 2. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, and then like you have like a secondary profession that you get to choose later or something, or what happens with that?
So the way it goes is that you pick your primary profession, or rather your profession, and there are basically different variants of that. There are like subclasses to it in a way, right? For example, necromancer, you can play a necromancer, or you can play a reaper, which is kind of like a melee death dealer scythe guy, right? Or you can play a scourge, which is a kind of supportive damage dealer hybrid specialization.
So you're saying it's kind of like a World of Warcrafty, almost like a talent tree sort of thing, where you go down each tree, or is it not quite like that? So I'm just trying to kind of wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a little bit like that. So you have like a build system, much like WoW, right? So you have 3 specializations to choose from, and one of them can be an elite specialization. Right? And the elite specialization is the subclass, and you can only have one of those, right? So you can only pick one. So you can be base necromancer, in other words, you just don't take an elite specialization, or you can be a reaper or a scourge, and every class, every profession has 2 elite specializations in addition to its base form, right?
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. So I have a question. In regards to like getting somebody ready to fight in PvP, how long does it take, out of curiosity? Like, just like your average,
I've got some amazing news for you, my friend. There is absolutely no gear grind whatsoever for PvP. In fact, because Guild Wars 2 was originally designed, envisioned as actually like an esports competitive game, you don't have gear even in PvP. You simply select what stats you like, what kind of set bonus you want. There's this concept of runes, which basically is set bonus, right? And what other kind of little trimmings to your build, and then boom, away you go. You can literally, as soon as you click create character right now, you can just play through the tutorial, and you can pretty much just get down to business in PvP. Now, because you don't have the expansions yet, so you don't have a boost. You'll actually have to level up a little bit before you can get to PvP, because when you have a fresh account, I believe, actually, I might be wrong with this because I haven't had a new character for such a long time. They actually reworked the new player experience a while ago and changed some of this stuff. So you might have to level up a little bit before. Oh, is it level 2? Okay, well, level 2 for PvP. Away you go. So it's a long journey to get up there, and then you can just get cracking. There are a few unlocks, like certain stats that you might need, right? But almost all of the meta picks, right? The meta picks are free, right? You don't have to pay any gold for them. It's also worth noting that the amount of gold you need is very minimal, right? Like you can get it in hours of play. Like Guild Wars 2 is very much a play how you want, right? You can just go, right, I want to go play PvP on a new character, no problem. Boom, you can do that.
Shit. So really figuring out your class shouldn't take crazy long like another MMO.
Yeah, absolutely. And for example, suppose you pick warrior and you don't like it. Great, just make a new character and you can start PvPing immediately, right?
Okay.
Just straight away.
How so do you indulge in the entirety of the game, or are you pretty much just a PvPer? Is there a PvE experience in this game?
Yeah, there is. There are raids. Now, raids and endgame PvE are perhaps maybe not the focus of the game so much anymore. We haven't had a raid in a little while. I will say this. The raids are excellent, in my opinion. They're a lot of good fun. They're a lot of fun to play. And if you're coming from a new player perspective, they are genuinely challenging as well. I've spoken to some people who've played World of Warcraft, and they say they fall around a lot of, like, particularly the harder encounters are around kind of like heroic raids in World of Warcraft. Is what I've heard from some people who've played WoW and Guild Wars. I myself haven't really raided much in WoW for a long time. But yeah, so yeah, there are raids and they're fun.
So you are you're a streamer.
That is correct.
Okay, and your Twitch channel is what?
Twitch.tv/MightyTeapot.
All right, and this is your main game?
This is my only game, man. I'm a no-life.
Dude, so this game is... So, I mean, like, I'm just curious at how it hooks you, because when you state something as something like, when you talk about an MMO, whereas you can jump right into PvP, right? People might think that could possibly get boring real quick, but it's grabbed you enough that it's your main game, and you love it enough that you play it all the freaking time, and you think it's that good.
What it really comes down to is the combat system. Like, this game, for an MMO, right, it has a fantastic combat system. And I'm going to confidently say this, right? There is no MMO out there that exists that can match Guild Wars 2 for its fluidity, right, and fun. Just making basic gameplay fun is something that Guild Wars 2 is unparalleled in. Right,
really?
And it's very highly skilled, very highly skill-driven, particularly in PvP. Actually, like for PvP, there's a lot of skill, a lot of mechanical execution that goes into it, and also the main game mode, which is called Conquest. It's like a capture and hold points. There's a huge amount of strategic depth into it as well. That is what kind of keeps you coming back, and that's just the PvP, right? That's just the PvP.
So you like the big ass, you like getting into big ass wars, basically, right? You're a part of that strategic stuff, and you're like, okay. Do you ever get into like nice little 1v1s, 2v2s on the field at all, or is it mostly like huge fucking giant wars?
So there's room for that. There's room for that in both game modes. So in the structured PvP, the PvP game mode, there are duels and duel specs, and you'll be expected to win your 1v1s or even hold a 1v2 until your allies can help you, right? While on the point. And in the World versus World, which is the like the Realm versus Realm game mode, there is again space for, it's called roaming, right, where you'll go out and try and 1v1 players, or you'll try and even 1v2, 1v3. In fact, probably one of the biggest genre of, you probably saw a lot of these videos actually when you're poking around on YouTube. A lot of the YouTube content for Guild Wars 2 is actually World versus World, Realm versus Realm, roaming montages, right, where skilled players will play a class that is very good at dueling and will even beat players 1v4, 1v5, right, maybe even more.
So there are 1vx's that happen in this game. You know,
absolutely, yeah.
Okay. That was what was so intriguing to me about ESO. One of the reasons I decided to choose that is because of all the 1vx's. Admittedly, I haven't seen a lot of them in Guild Wars 2, to be honest. So, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was possible or not, because, you know, MMOs nowadays, it's a lot of the times it's just simply not possible to do that kind of stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and that's kind of the advantage of the game, right? Because the gear cap is very low, right? Like if you started playing this game now, like you could be fully capped out on your character in a matter of weeks, right? And the thing is, like, that gear, the gear that you get now, the highest tier is called Ascended gear. that gear will be eternally relevant, right? Like they don't progress the gear, right, whatsoever. So as soon as you've got your character geared, you're set, right? You can keep using that set forever, right?
Okay. So there's a lot less min-maxing.
No, I wouldn't say that. In fact, there's a lot of optimization, a lot of min-maxing that can be done in these game modes. And actually, like the PvE scene in particular, they are very sweaty about min-maxing some of these speed kills, like speed killing bosses and stuff like that. And in World versus World, you can also do a lot of min-maxing too, like getting the exact stat balance you want, right? Like the exact right rune choices, consumable choices there as well to get the most out of your character.
Interesting. Okay. Fuck, man. Picking a starting class, I feel like it's gonna be a tough one. But I mean, at least it's not the end of the world if I make a bad choice, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, it will make no difference. You can just simply boom, create another one. You've got 5 slots to start off with, so you know if you can find a class within 5 tries, then you're good to go.
Oh hell yeah! Can you delete classes if I need to?
Yep. Yeah, you can delete them.
So we're Gucci. All right, hey man, I appreciate the freaking info. I guess I'm not even gonna stress this pick. Then I'll probably just pick whatever the F.
Yeah. I would completely recommend that. Right, I would absolutely recommend just see what class you like. Do you like the flavor? If you like the flavor, play it. Now, a lot of people are going to be screaming at you saying, "Oh, this class is terrible. This class is bad." Most classes are actually very, very strong. Certainly for the PvP stuff, like the structured PvP, like the ranked stuff. Pretty much every class is viable, right? And you can play that to a high level, right? Absolutely.
It fits in some sort of composition somewhere. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. In the tournament play is a little bit more min-max, and not every class is going to be in the meta game at the same time, right?
Gotcha.
But Arena has actually recently started focusing a little bit more on balancing the PvP aspects of the game, and so some of these issues might end up getting rectified there as well.
Okay. I have a question for you. What do you enjoy doing on your streams mostly? Do you like doing the World vs. World, or do you like doing the structured PvP?
I really like playing there's this concept of automated tournaments, right? So there are these little 5v5 where you enter as a team of 5, right? And you play in an elimination bracket, right? You have a Swiss round, which is a bit like round robin, and then you have an elimination bracket, and then the best team wins overall, right? So I like playing tournaments. I like doing the raids.
How often
I like
do those
doing
go
World vs. World as well. Towards every 3 hours.
Oh shit! No kidding. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, and there's a big one every month where you can win a title that's completely unique, right? So you could have to win, right, to get this title, and you get like a special hat, like a floaty hat thing over your head as well.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so some shit to get. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, there's some really cool prestige stuff.
I like the graphics in this game. It's very nice looking, easy on the eyes.
Yeah. It's very nice and stylized. It's kind of how it stood the test of time, right? It is still a pretty damn nice looking game, even though it is a little bit aging, of course. But it is a fantastic. The art style really is lovely. That's one of the really good selling points about this.
Dude, hell yeah! All right, I'm excited. I want to get started now. I definitely want to get started.
Hell
do you recommend? Do I just grab an expansion? Or should I just start without it?
So if you're looking to go straight into PvP. There are certain classes that have core builds. For example, Necromancer has a good core build. Ranger has a good core build. Thief has a good core build. Guardian has a good core build. Some of the other classes, for example, Engineer, not the best core build ever. I mean, you can play it, but maybe wouldn't recommend it for PvP.
Okay.
But yeah, if you grab the expansion, that is completely rectified, right? If you just buy the game, that opens the options, and every single class is going to be good. And yeah, I'd be amiss if I didn't tell you. I think your playstyle, you might like Revenant actually. That is of course with the expansion. Yeah, it is a like melee, big damage, but also quite evasive, very in and out, right? You kind of dart in and out of combat, right?
I like that.
That kind of play style, I think, might appeal to you. So that could be a fun one.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, maybe I'll just fucking go crack an expansion real quick just to try it out.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and one thing is actually, when you buy the expansion, you don't have to buy both, right? Both of them are bundled together now, right? Because because we're on Path of Fire now. So if you get it all for the same $30 price now. You get Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire all bundled together as well.
Okay. Can I get that on their launcher? Or do I go on their website to grab that up?
Yeah, you just go to, if you just go buy Guild Wars 2, that'll find it for you.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure.
And you can go big. And there was one thing you were talking about earlier about hiding from people and the way the servers work. Now that might be a little bit tricky because of what's called the mega server system. Like essentially, when you pick a server, it only really matters for world versus world. EU and NA are separated, right? And then within EU and NA, all the servers are separated for world versus world, realm versus realm. But for all the PvE stuff, and PvP as well, everyone's kind of all mashed together. So it might be a little bit tricky to hide yourself and not have the game as that. But what I would say is, and I do implore your chat, your community as well. Okay, go easy on him, guys. Don't give him. I don't want to see. Look, if I see legendaries in his mail, I'm not going to be happy, right?
Yeah, don't worry. I won't accept anything. I won't accept anything. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm not happy.
They're going to be eating me alive enough about getting my ass kicked in PvP. Don't worry.
Well, and look, you got to embrace the stream snipe, dude. Look, okay, I've got some great news though. If everyone in your chat queues up for PvP, you'll probably multiply the player base by about 5. So I mean, let's go.
There'll be some big wars, I imagine.
Yeah. Let's get to work.
For sure. But I appreciate the info, man. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And,
no worries.
I got to shoot you a follow for sure after this, dude. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. Finally achieved relevance in my irrelevant game. And yeah, absolutely, I will leave you to it. And actually, with just one parting message here as well. If you are looking for builds and what strategy to play in PvP, check out godsofpvp.net. Okay, that is a fantastic web resource, and that will show you all of like the meta builds for all of the current classes, right? If you want to play raids at some point, that's probably a little while off, but you can go for snowcrows.com for raid content there as well. But yes, I will love you and leave you, and just thanks for streaming the game, man. We don't get a lot of love down here in the Guild Wars 2 section, and I really hope you like it.
Your community is impressively large. I will start off by saying it's pretty incredible. So far so good. Pretty nuts.
Well, thank you. That means a lot, indeed. But yeah, just adventure in the game as you see fit. Guild Wars 2 is a game about freedom and playing how you want. Right, and having your own personal journey. Wait, did you guys crash this? Did you guys crash it?
That's possible.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
We might be causing problems for someone today without intending.
Don't worry. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. If you have any questions, hit me up, or some of the guys on my stream team as well. We're all Guild Wars 2 elitist veterans, so we can absolutely help you guys out with anything. And that goes for everyone in that chat too. If you guys have any questions, come to us. Any game mode, any class, we can 100% help out with that stuff.
My guy, I appreciate it. I will be reaching out then for sure.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And in that case, I will leave you to your Guild Wars 2 journey. Welcome to the game. Really hope you have a good time.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate that. Very cool. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, GG. Have fun.
What a nice guy. All right. Sick. That's some info. What a cool dude. Yo, man, I'm gonna start simple. I'm gonna start warrior. I want the simplest shit possible right now, just to start. What do I hit? Skip to end? What the fuck's that? Oh, next. All right, boys. Physique. Height. What the fuck? There's height on this guy? I can go smaller on this guy? He's already tiny. Should I just go the smallest dude I can be? Should be a little tiny warrior, motherfucker? Nah. What do you think? Should I be a big little guy, or should I be a little guy? Little guy? Fuck it, dude. We're the little guy. Physique! But he's gonna be buff. Is there a buff one? Is there a buff skin color? Oh, I have to like give it time to load. Oh no, I don't. I like black, dude. It's gonna go with my outfits more, right? Can you choose colors on your like outfits in this game and shit later on?
Yeah, you can die.
Oh hell yeah, we're definitely going with fucking full black and white then. Oh, this little.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you my wardrobe when you get in Summit, so you can
Chat.
have an idea on how you look.
Do we want a little guy, or do we want a little
we forgot to
big
ask
guy?
that guy if they had camels.
What do we want? We want the little guy, or the
they
little
don't.
big guy.
What the?
You want him jacked? You want him buff? You want buff?
They do have mounts now.
I think we
they
make him
actually
buff,
had
bro.
mounts, good.
Yeah,
Little buff guy, I think.
came with a pacifier.
I don't know, that was a big.
Yeah, I think we
rifle
jack
back
him
in
up,
the day,
dude.
no
I think we
mounts.
jack
It
him
was
up too,
so,
bro. Look at
like,
his
tiring to
neck,
get
dude.
around.
He needs a huge neck, right? Okay, that's cool.
Dude, that guy
Markings.
had such a YouTube voice. Like,
Oh,
it was
that's
like
fucking
dead on.
cool.
I felt like I was watching.
Dude, it kind of looks like a gremlin with that one. You guys ever seen Gremlins?
Oh yeah, he covered it all.
That's pretty badass, all airbender-like. That's what's up. All right, head options. Oh, baby. That's what's up right there. The hair colors just look so weird with this hair. But we have to have an afro.
My dude's name's Turkey Steve.
What?
It's just got the huge head look, you know what I
I
mean?
used to be my old Twitch name before I changed it to Jed.
Oh, you could do skin marking
Really?
color.
Yeah,
Oh, no
Turkey
shit.
Steve, bro.
Oh, wait, well, where'd that go then? Face details. No. Bodies.
What were you playing back then?
What was I
I
streaming?
kind of like the black and white.
Yeah.
Make it more white. Yeah,
I didn't
that looks
stream,
actually cool in the
I was
hands.
a viewer.
Okay.
I think we bail on the fro though, bro. We gotta bail on the fro. The fro's too crazy. It's too crazy. I kind of like that. The man bun, dude. Kind of like the man bun. Oh, dude, I can't. I kind of like this one.
8 birthday packages
Oh hell
in
yeah,
my
we're going with
belt.
this guy. Okay. This is my story. Signed. Summit. Yeah, you don't say.
Dude,
Can I put a
actually
G
enjoy
or a
the races.
1?
The races
No.
are fun. Because they had like
Summit
events
Juan
they
G.
put in like every month. I don't know if they do it anymore, but
Yo. Everyone knows all my names, bro. You can't put numbers, dude. Can I put another capital? No. Fuck it. Sir Summit. Yup.
wait.
I guess we'll see. Oh, shit. Look at all these motherfuckers. Oh, God. Oh, the game feels interesting. Oh, I like the guys. I like the character's movement. I like the animation when he first starts moving. Can I zoom out more? Probably not. Oh, look at these animations, dude. I really like it. It's weird going to a game like this where you have a cursor automatically. Hold down right mouse button and move your mouse to control your camera. Continuing to hold the mouse button while moving to steer your character in the direction of the camera. So yeah, it's kind of like World of Warcraft, where as in like when an ESO, we just got done doing. Can I turn the music down just a little bit? We're gonna hide chat bubbles. We're gonna fucking hide our chat with our camera. First things. So wait, will people just like fucking, these guys are doing this, like, people can just like walk by and see these motherfuckers playing and just be like, oh shit, this is crazy, and just like chill out like a real life. Oh, that's so fucking cool, dude. Holy shit, that's fucking cool, man. Wait, he's not doing this himself, right? Like, that's a like, set, like, song, right? He's doing that himself? What? That is fucking incredible. That is incredible. It's a macro? Dude, that's still badass that you could play music like that in this game, though. What the fuck?